Hi and welcome to this video. This video is meant to be a continuation of my last couple of videos and into what I really want to do with my channel and my content. So I was wanting to say at the same time. First, I am really tired and I just got back from a tavern called Dogmut. If you have not tried it, I highly suggest trying it. It is in Mississippi. If you're not around there, sorry, but it is a absolutely nerdy tavern that is just by far one of my favorite places to go. It has good food, it has good drinks, like it is just amazing. And I went there because today is my birthday, if you did not know. Um, and it is gonna be this video is technically gonna be posted the day after my birthday, because my birthday is May 22nd. But with all that said, if you did not know, I was homeless and all sorts of different things for the past couple months, and I've been dealing with a lot of different bullshit that was completely outside my control. That I just try my best to deal with it the best I can. But I actually met a very, very, very nice family that let me stay with them, gave me a lot of stuff, like a very nice backpack, very nice clothing, all sorts of things, and are letting me stay with them for going on like a week now. Haven't had a reason to make a video and haven't really been in the video making groove for a while, which is why this video is just going to be me playing games and talking about whatever they want to talk about. And I don't think I'm going to talk about anything after this. I'm just going to groove and try my best to get good with Zane. Um, Now, I did want to cover how I covered the entire I am doing better. I do plan on making more videos at some point. Like my typical schedule is Monday and Friday, and I do want to get back in the groove. Just I don't really know if I'm gonna want to make a continuation off of any of the series I have, because I am making. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just make a video on Borderlands the pre-sequel. Continue playing Claptrap because that game is just fun. Claptrap's gameplay is completely fun in that, and I'm actually gonna. My next video is gonna be me finishing Bullets hopefully finishing it, at least doing another one on that. But besides the point, uh, or technically is the point. I don't know. I have actually been able to get on the up and up slowly but surely, so I do hope at some point I'm able to make what I want to make. Like, for an example, I am actually wanting to make better products for medicine, hospital stuff, and stuff like that, including gaming, tools, all sorts of things, because I am wanting to make it priced for you, the individual, not for my own personal greed, because most companies price things on greed, not on what it actually is, how you can make it cheaply but still effective, and different things like that. Excuse me if you don't hear me, I had to burp. And what I mean by greed is that a lot of different things can be priced very cheap, even though it's made with cast iron and stuff, or whatever have you, and it can still be actually pretty cheap because that metal isn't necessarily expensive if you buy it in bulk and blah 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 blah. Like you can work around what you're wanting to do and still make it pretty cheap. A lot of the time, people just cut corners and all these different things when that makes it just more expensive for no good reason. Now, I have not actually going back into gameplay. Just that's the last bit I'm going to talk about in my personal life. Um, Sorry about smacking my mic. Um, this game is very fun. This game is Borderlands 3. If you did not know, I really want to play this game with people because this game is designed around team cooperation and working with other players and just having a blast with other players, metaphorically and literally. One of the abilities I would love to play around is this shield because it is just amazing. It gives a high damage boost, also different things. Like it's an amazing versatile shield, but you can't really do anything with it solo. Oh, I forgot I still that up. Um, you can't really do a whole lot of what Zane can do solo, which actually really sucks. But it is a very fun character overall, especially when you have the DLCs. The DLCs, the I forget what it's called, gives you the purple subclass, which gives you a gun and all sorts of different things for Zane, and every single class or every single character gets also different things with the skill tree that is literally game breaking and changing to such a degree. It's genuinely really fun. Um, with all of that, I am still a little bit rusty because I have not played games in over a month. So when I just miss my shots for a good bit, know that I haven't played for a while. That's not an excuse, that is just information because I will most definitely miss my shots. But I'm trying my best to get good. And also, a little bit more information. I am also at a weird angle on my TV. I'm a little bit above my TV because of having to sit and where I'm at, so it's a little bit weird. If you ever play with a controller or anything and you have a weird angle, you will understand because you're okay. In your gaming setup, you're used to one specific angle and how you play, so everything's a little bit off when you're not playing in your specific angle. So I'm just trying to get good with it. With all that said, let's kick some ass. And I say let's because it's a team cooperative thing or a cooperative thing whenever you're making a video and watching. No, you will. I'm gonna Sonic Yo Boom.
What's that there? The vault map. Nothing to it.
Did you come all this way for that busted-ass map, or are you just here to see me? Didn't know you were such a super fan. Oh, you missed the show? Oh, right. But you're all like, what's up with those husks? Well, it's a thing I do. Check out the screens. So I offered the Sun Smashers a place in our family, but they just wanted guns and cash. They betrayed the family. Oh, then Troy said something great.
Gods don't negotiate.
Gods don't negotiate. I love it. Love it. Like I said, that map is super busted, so go ahead and take it. I'll swing by later to pick it up. You're my most loyal follower, Vault Thief. You just don't know it yet.
At least these gods bleed, you know? And the worst part is, they have a point calling themselves gods.
Bring it back, and don't let it out of your sight. I lost it once. I won't lose it again.
And literally only because of the amount of absolute power those two wield. Like, for an example, and I don't know if you heard, the reason why I say that they're gods is because they have absolute power. And if you did not know, this is a massive spoiler, Tyreen can eat, and if you did not know, the Destroyer. Okay, the Destroyer can eat the Destroyer, and if you did not know, the Destroyer is actually the BBEG in Borderlands 1. That entity is explained a little bit more in Borderlands 3. It is the in-between of realities, which is why in Borderlands 4, reality is shattering at the seams, because there is no longer an in-between. Tyreen Calypso ate it. And imagine that. The in between of entire existences being eaten. Like something that can eat realities being eaten. How does that work? Except for just random bullshit go and technically siren abilities, because siren ability. Okay. Okay. A massive lore spoilers. The sirens is what. Okay. Sirens are able to manipulate constants in reality. Like, for an example, technology, uh, fire, all sorts of things. They're able to manipulate so many different things. Like, for an example, that's why every single class or every single game has a siren. They are very pivotal to the game and the lore overall. Sirens, though, were actually part of the Iridians. Excuse me, if you don't hear me. Excuse me, I kind of burped there. Hiccuped. But uh, the Sirens were actually part of the Iridians' entire thing. And the Iridians actually had the ability, and I mean entire thing because they actually had Siren Covens, all sorts of cool things, but the Iridians were able to break the fundamentals of their reality. They actually were able to make things that weren't able to be broken. So many different things that literally cannot exist. They're able to manipulate reality like it was a game. Basically, think what's his name? Eon? Yeah, Eon from Ben 10. His species were, I forget what they're called, but they're basically gods. They were able to play with reality like Play Doh, which is why they, over time, had one left and different things like that. And there's different versions of Eon. I was mostly going off of the version in Ink Tank's Ben 10, because they actually are very lore accurate and different things like that. And they have multiple different instances of how they're lore accurate, but different things like that. It's pretty cool. His species is actually really powerful, but they were not celestial sapiens, so they started breaking things that should never be broken. Where a celestial sapien can actually fix it, they couldn't. Which is why the Iridians eventually just kind of Thanos snapped themselves, just ceased to exist, even though they were not retconned. Even though technically they could do that to something, they were just evaporated and ceased to exist, even though their knowledge had to keep existing, if that makes sense. Like, the Iridians are genuinely kind of insane for how they function. And with that, they trapped the Destroyer. Which, if you did not know, in Borderlands 3, it actually explains what the vaults are. They're prisons with loot, not loot with a monster. There's a difference. They were able to imprison the Destroyer. I'm not going to say where because that's a massive spoiler, but they're able to imprison the Destroyer. The Destroyer, though, like I said earlier, is a ever-present, all-encompassing, in the void between realities creature. It is literally the existence of the void. Basically, it is the void itself, which is why it can devour, because the void has no stomach and yet it must feed. That general concept. But imagine all you are is immortal, and your ability is to consume. Like that is your ability, and that's what Tyron's ability is. She was able to consume consumption itself, which is genuinely metal, but hypothetically that makes sense, which is why you're able to kill the Destroyer technically, which makes Borderlands 4 make a lot of sense. And I'm really looking forward to Borderlands 4. I'm not going to look anything up on it until I get it, and even then I don't think I'm going to look anything up on it, because I'm really looking forward to playing the game. When I play a game, I don't want to know about the game until I experience the game, if that makes any sense, because I like experiencing the art it is. Like, for an example, this paycheck, I'm actually going to buy Destiny 2's newest expansion or yearly expansion pack, and Doom Eternal, not Doom Eternal, Doom the Dark Ages, because that game just looks fucking metal. Like, the Captain America Yeet Chainsaw Shield is just Warhammer as fuck. And Warhammer 40k specifically, because they have chainsaw swords. Their most everything is a faction with a chainsaw shield, because just why not? Like, there's chainsaw scythes, for fucking sake. Like, and if you have not watched Warhammer 40k or have not gotten into that, please don't if you want to not have some mental flashbangs. Because that franchise is goofy, but holy shit, it gets into some shit.
You got any friends missing a head, Vaughn? Might have found something.
Ah, no way! That's my Deputy War Chief Vic! She's my best bronette! Grab that head!
You're gonna get burned!
They must have been interrogating her in VR. that same tech back in Hyperion when we caught a corporate spy? Or when someone's broccoli salad got stolen from the break room and I didn't have time to make more? Anyway, Vic's trapped in a virtual torture
Sick.
chamber. You gotta go in and get her out.
Yeah. I'm sold. Jack me in. Load me up. I'm going in that head.
There should be a VR console by the gate to the HPC. Just hook her head up and your Echo device will digistruct you right into the VR construct. I'd go in there myself, but VR stuff totally squicks me out. No one's gonna take my body apart molecule by molecule without a fight. I'm an analog man. I gotta say I'm
He has a point.
We are using VR tech, but you know, then again, it's pretty cheap these days. I mean, people make entire worlds in there and just live in them. It's weird though, you know. Most people just revisit worlds that were made like 7 years ago.
They'll be singing songs about that one.
Aw, this... I'm gonna have to get used to that ability. It's only a dead-on gun. It's not actually explosive, even though it looks explosive. That's lame. Also, the reason why Zane, or at least how I'm playing Zane, you can't actually use grenades easily, is because Zane has two abilities. He's the only one that can use two abilities, but that makes it where he can't use a grenade.
I'd call this a successful operation.
Vic's plugged in? Awesome. Now get in that digital torture room and save her, bro! You're in the simulation, bro. Vic's somewhere in there. You gotta find her and break her out. Take her to the exit console inside the construct. That'll rebuild her body in the meat space. I need my best brunette in one meaty piece. Oh, BT dubs. When they uploaded her, it probably fragmented her recent memories. You're gonna have to try to find them so you can remind her who she is when she wakes up.
Memory Fragment 1. What up, me? Our idiot-in-chief Vaughn finally made one good decision and made me the new deputy war chief of the Sun Smashers. He took a slap in time replacing Deputy Head Cheese after he belly flopped into a frickin' acid pit. Man, that dude knew how to party. Vaughn's alright, I guess, but he's no Head Cheese.
Use every part of me.
Having a blast.
I like Detroit better. There. Ah, said it. Oh.
This is my moment.
Fragment 2. Yo, me, check this out. We found this crazy alien thing in the desert today. Brought it back to camp thinking we could sell it to the children of the vault. Those idiots are always buying crazy alien stuff like that. We're gonna be slapping rich.
End of the road for you.
Memory Fragment 3. Get this, me. So I showed Vaughn the crazy alien thing and he got super weird. Told me to hide it. Ugh! The whole clan could eat Varkid caviar for months if we sold it to the COV. Now I look like the asshole because I have to tell the clan we're not selling it. Slap an idiot in chief. He doesn't know what's good for the clan.
Well, in actuality, he really did.
Memory Fragment 4. It's go time, me. This mouthpiece idiot wants that alien thing, and Vaughn won't sell it. We must be the last clan on Pandora that hasn't joined up with the COV. The Sun Smashers need new leadership. You know who I'm talking about, me. It's me.
Did you get all the memories? I can't wait to hear them myself. You know, Vic and I are tight. Always so supportive. Go get my best bronette out of that simulation.
Oh, hell yeah, this has the M1 Grand Ping. Oh, that's pretty. I actually did not know that about this gun. That is just fucking pretty. And now so you can hear the ping without any combat or anything. That is just fucking pretty.
Come on, time to break you out.
can't leave. He'll twist my arms off again. It hurts so bad. But then they grow back. I don't understand. It's happened like 50 times already.
Hands off my captive!
Good feeling about this. Shooter spent.
What the hell is happening? I don't slap and understand.
You don't remember? We tried to stage an elaborate surprise party, and it's all gone horribly wrong.
This is slapping weird. I'm freaking out. You gotta get me out of here.
I try to be fancy, and this is what I get. Oh, shit. Wait, I'm right here. Hell yeah, I thought I was up at the top of the tower. Words are not my strong suit.
What a slapping nightmare. Thanks for getting me out of there.
Vic! You're alive!
I mean, technically. He's talking to me. Hey, Vaughn. Look, I'm a slapping idiot. The COV are messed up. We tried joining them, and all they did was murder and torture us. In that order.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to be pretty brutal with you right now, Vic. I'm gonna need you to give me 100 apology push-ups. When you're done, come join me. We got a new clan now. Go Crimson Raiders.
Crimson Raiders? Yeah, I can dig it.
Hey, as long as you're doing the push-ups.
Oh, hey. You saved my slapping life. Here. I nabbed this crazy gun while we were in that never-ending digital hell prison. You can have it. It's all yours.
Well,
Thank you.
this is awkward.
Oh, come on. I mean, I always wanted more me time, right? This is perfect. I get to hang with my favorite person.
I mean, are you me or am I you?
Whoa.
Mind
Technically, it is yes.
alone, right? And I'm like 80% mind right now.
Do I need to, like,
feed you or whatever? I think whatever this stuff I'm floating in is keeping me going. I don't even have a digestive system anymore. But I do have taste buds. How about you just drip some gravy in here for me?
You're living the dream!
Maybe getting connected to a torture device for a simulated eternity of unspeakable horrors wasn't such a bad deal after all.
Yeah, high five!
Dude, not cool.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Well, with all that said, shown and down, I hope you all enjoyed this very short video comparatively to how I really like doing. Yeah. Sorry, words are not my strong suit, and I am really tired, and I did just come up from a tavern. So, and if you don't know, alcohol for me literally just makes me loose. It doesn't actually make me intoxicated typically, unless I drink a crazy amount. But I didn't really, comparatively to what I do. But, um, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I don't. I typically make a video an hour length is what I like doing because it gives you a lot more to watch, and you can pause it, come back whenever you want to, and that general thing, and you'll see more of the gameplay and more of whatever they want to cover and all these different things. But with all that said, shown and done, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope you all have a good rest of y'all's day, night, whatever time period you're at, and I hope you all have a good rest of y'all's life. See you in the next one, or technically you'll hear me in the next one. But besides.